Alright, so we back with this.
There's all kinds of.
I was trying to get to my Alright. Let us continue.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
The
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
the subject
My name
messed
is
up
James.
my
How are you?
shit,
I'm good. How are you,
my
James?
algorithm.
Wonderful.
All right, and how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
I own a gym called Nine Round Kickboxing in Atlanta, Georgia.
Very cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Workout, obviously. I like to travel. I like to shoot. I own a few guns. I like a relaxing night at home. I'm a real simple man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
Black. So all y'all fit the bill.
Everybody here?
Somebody who takes care of themselves mentally and physically. Somebody with a great sense of humor. Um, Somebody who likes to travel. Obviously, I know that's real cliche, but I
That's
like to
fuck.
travel as well. But I'm a simple dude.
I mean,
Okay, and
that's
now
what
what are
you like
some
to
of
do.
your
I ain't
deal
mad at it.
breakers
The complete antithesis of that.
of
So, like,
everything?
if you do not work out, it's not going to work.
Okay.
If you don't take care of your mental, pray, read, those things, it's not going to work. If you don't have any ambition, if you're stagnant, it's not going to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we have not got any pop balloons.
Thank you.
So let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
If you hold on to that. And we do have 8 ladies here, so I'm gonna have you
Oh
pop
shit.
3.
Okay, I didn't get a good look. All right, so
Go ahead, take a good look, and then go ahead and pop those 3. Okay, 2 more.
Shit.
sorry.
And 1 more.
Ooh, this is hard.
Okay, let's start down there.
Okay.
All right, let's get your name and age.
I'm Sapphire. I'm 35.
Nice to meet you, Sapphire.
Sapphire, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, he was attractive and
Thank you.
cutest guy that came out so far. So I was like,
And why did you end up popping her balloon?
Just, I mean, all these ladies are beautiful, but it just wasn't an immediate attraction. That's all.
Thank you. And then we did pop another one over here.
Yeah.
Your name and age.
Nashima, 33.
And Nashima, why was your balloon unpopped?
Because like the height for sure, and then I like that he's very ambitious.
Appreciate it.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Again, just no immediate attraction. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And our last pop balloon here, your name and age, and why was your balloon unpopped?
Martina, 35, because he's a business owner, he's active. I am both of those things as well. Seems like low-key homebody, and I'm a homebody, so I felt like was just interested in hearing more questions and see if more things aligned.
Okay, definitely.
Okay.
No, why'd you end up popping hers?
Again, I didn't have a real good reason. I mean, height-wise, it's perfect. We can make some great athletes if
Oh, see,
we
no,
got that
I
one.
don't want any kids, so we would. I
Okay,
would
so
have
that wouldn't have
popped.
worked anyway.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Listen, great. Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and ask our remaining 5.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a deal breaker for me. If you don't want kids, that's a deal breaker. Unless I'm old as fuck and I'm still trying to find somebody,
Ladies
can't
in
do it.
question.
Does anyone in your life
At least
think they're
one.
in a relationship or anything like that with you?
Uh-oh. Okay, let's get your name and age and answer his question.
Hi, I'm Shaylin. I'm 30 and no.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Straight to the point. We like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it should be a yes or no.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is.
Wait, what's the question? I missed that shit.
In your life, think they're in a relationship or anything like that with you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It should be a yes or no.
Name and age.
Holly, and I'm 28, and the answer to your question is no.
Okay.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
Feel like some
Name
of
and
y'all
age.
lying.
Answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Janelle. I'm 34. And the answer to your question is that I'm always in a relationship with God. So, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair
So,
enough.
yes. Amen.
Name and age and answer to his question.
Stephanie, 39. I hope not. I hope not, because single, but no on my part. No.
Okay. All right.
And your name and age and answer to his question.
Yanti, 33, and no.
Okay.
All right. Okay, and James, what about for yourself?
Oh no, no, absolutely.
Okay, good. We always
We can
gotta
go
check.
hand in hand anywhere. We can.
All right, go ahead and pop 2 balloons. Okay, and one more. Okay, let's start over here.
Okay.
So, Holly, why was your balloon unpopped?
Because he likes to work out and I like to work out too. And he also likes to travel and seems ambitious and he looks nice.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just too young.
Those- Oh, okay. I was
Just
about
too
to
young.
say that same thing.
Yeah. No, just too young. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And then over here, why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome. He's tall. Good figure. You work out. I like to work out. Travel. I love to travel. Just it seems like we had a lot in common.
Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping hers?
No specific reason, but somebody else just really caught my eye. So seeing what happens there.
Thank you.
That's all.
All right. Okay, so James, you
Yes.
said
Now,
someone's
girl
already
was eyeing him
caught.
down.
So
Shit.
I feel like with that being
Said-
said, I should just have you pop the 2 and let's see who it is that caught your eye.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, go for it. Okay. Oh.
Damn. he
let's
sucked
watch
her
that real
out. She
quick.
thought.
Little razzle dazzle there.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Height check, definitely fit check. Yeah. And then, ball head, my dad's bald, So it's kind of giving me, Daddy, I love you. So, yeah. That was it.
Thank you. Thank you for the fit. I had a stylist to put this together. Shout out to Brian Joel.
He got a whole stylist for y'all ladies.
I didn't even do this.
Okay, and why was your balloon unpopped for him?
I thought you were handsome and you're active, so I like that.
Appreciate it.
All right, so let me have you scoot on that way.
Okay.
Let's bring our lady on up here. Come on up, sis. Come on
She
up.
said we ain't
Oh,
playing
you
no
better
games.
Walk, girl. You better walk. All right, so any questions you guys may have for each other?
Do you have any kids?
I have 0 kids.
Okay. Go ahead, take this.
Oh.
Oh, that's
yeah,
it?
that's it. That's it.
That's all
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
let's-
let me have my question. All right, so is it a yes for you for him?
Absolutely.
Is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
Sweet. I'll take the
Hey,
mic.
I fuck with that energy together though.
All right, ladies, make
I
some
feel
noise
that
for
energy.
them. You guys can go on up.
But if he
girls.
was here, when she said the other shit that she said to the other guy, when he was asking her like, "What value do you bring in a relationship?" and she couldn't answer that shit, he probably would have chose her. But I'm mad at that though.
All right,
You know?
let's bring out our next single guy. Good, how are you? What's your name?
My name is Anthony.
Anthony, how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
Is all these niggas bald today?
I'm an I do aircraft assembly for aircraft manufacturer.
Okay.
Right.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like gardening, traveling, working out.
That nigga's 37. I'm 36. That nigga looks way older than me. Some people think. Somebody told me that I look 23. I said black don't
Yeah,
crack.
that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Like
now,
shit bald though.
playing chess. Okay, cool.
Shit.
Now, what are some things you look for in a
Thank you,
woman?
Someone
Lord.
that's kind, just a good person, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Pretty much just cigarette smoking. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's
so we did
it?
get some pop balloons.
Y'all gotta come up
Let's
with
go
more
on.
standards than just this light shit. That's probably why y'all be having a hard time finding somebody, bro.
Hi, I'm Shaylin and I'm 30. I popped my balloon because I just don't think we'd be a good fit.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Let's go over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Stephanie, 39.
handsome, well dressed, and all of that, but I think I would make you very nervous. I
Really?
think, yeah,
Okay.
we would. Um, I don't know how well we would click. I think I would make you a little nervous
Really? Okay.
and leave you a little tongue-tied during conversations.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
No, she's someone that's your type.
I can say again, she looks good as well. So yeah,
I know how to
she
take
is my
that.
type. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's head on back.
I don't know what you meant. What you mean by
So
that?
we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. What is a good personality trait that you think that you have, and a negative personality trait?
If
So positive and negative
Yeah,
personality trait.
negative personality.
if my, cause I'm looking at it on my shit too, right? And it's getting oh shit, it's getting all pixely and shit. Did I go too far? Oh, I thought I had button. It's not you, it's me. I'm on hotel Wi-Fi, so bear with me.
Negative and positive, yes.
Okay, name and age first and answer this question.
Martina, 35. I think one of my most positive traits is that I'm always growing.
Okay.
I kind of feel like maybe that's a double-edged sword. I tend to outgrow people. So
Okay.
if you're someone that stays kind of stagnant and isn't, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, I'm always just trying to be my best self. So
Okay.
kind of the answer to both.
Okay. I don't like the unk as well.
You do?
I do.
No,
Yes.
thank you.
Okay. Yep.
Let's go over here. Your name and age and answer to this question.
My name is Holly and I'm 28. I would say that I'm pretty kind. I like,
Okay.
caring about people and whatnot. The second question, that's a good one. Um, hmm. Yeah. Can I come back to that one? I think, recently within the last couple of years, I learned that being too nice is something I need to work on and I've been working on. So like she said earlier, like maybe it's like a double-edged sword kind of thing. And so I've been really practicing like who I'm nice to. Mhm.
That's a good one.
Agree with that. Okay.
All right, your name and age and answer to this question.
Hi, my name is Janelle. I'm 34. So one of my positive traits would be I'm super optimistic. I always look at the glass half full, right? I don't think there's nothing that you can't get over if you got God on your side, right? So, one of my probably negative traits is I'm an overthinker,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
Name and age and answer to this question.
Hi, I'm Sapphire. I'm 35. I think mine
Oh,
is the
that
same
overthinker.
answer. So like,
That's
my positive is that I love to laugh and joke, and then my negative is that I love to laugh and joke. So like, it could be something serious, and I'd be like laughing about it, and then be like, no, like seriously, and I'm like, okay, let me like, yeah, but like,
yeah. Them
I just
last
laugh
two.
too much. But like, I can get there when like if it's like really serious, but like if it's something that's like minuscule and somebody wants to be serious about it, like I tend to just like laugh and just like try to have fun with life, honestly. Like I don't take things too seriously when somebody else is, and I need to be like more like recognizing their feelings if they want to take it too serious. But I just be like joking too much.
So with them last
But
two,
then it's a good thing too when I be joking.
with these last two, they're so opposites.
right,
One is
so-
overthinker and one jokes too much.
Me hand you a pick.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Hold on to that. And let's have you
Nah.
pop one balloon.
I don't like all that I don't like all that
Oh, you
overthinking
wanna
shit.
pop
I've
more
dealt
than
with that
one? You can-
before.
You can pop more than one if you
No,
want
no,
to.
no, no, no.
Okay, go ahead, pop one.
Oh man, this is a lot tougher than I thought it was gonna be. Oh man. Damn. Okay. My bad.
All right, so Sapphire, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I don't know. You seemed like nervous at first and stuff. It was kind of weird, but like I like your temperament.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, why'd you end up popping her balloon?
No reason specific. Like I said, she's very beautiful. I just like the other answers better. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good. All
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
All right, no problem.
All right, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay.
I think he gonna go with the second
All
girl.
right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Just say if you had $50,000,
So far.
would you rather use that money to put towards a house and buy a used car, or buy a new car and rent an apartment, and why?
Okay, start there and come back.
Okay.
All right, over here.
Repeat that. I'm sorry. It just seemed very cliche of that question. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll repeat
I'm
it.
just sorry.
Yes. So just say you had $50,000,
Mhm.
would you rather use that money to put towards a house and rent an apartment? I mean, if you're gonna put towards that, I'm sorry, you can put that money towards a house and have a used car, or put that money towards a new car and a rented apartment, and why? Does that make sense?
$50,000, you
Yeah,
said?
$50,000, yes.
I'm not putting towards no damn car. Are you crazy?
Okay,
I'm not doing that. So, but thank you.
okay, no problem.
So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
That didn't even make sense, bro. Why did she even? That didn't even. I don't even understand why she pops. He said, "You got 50,000. You can put it towards a new house and get a used car, or get a new car and get an apartment." And she said, "I ain't putting that towards no car." Pop. What?
I just wanted to hear more what he had to say. I think he's handsome.
Wasn't
you
a
know,
cliche
he's
answer
pretty
either.
well dressed.
I mean, question.
Yeah.
He's trying to see your
Now she's someone that's your type.
how are you financial responsibility. He's trying to see what your financial responsibility is at.
Thank you so much.
No
I appreciate that.
No problem.
He's trying to see how you are
Let's
with
hear your
money.
answer over here.
That was that question.
I think there is an obvious answer. The answer is if you could own a house and have a, used car versus a new car, definitely the house versus the new car.
Okay.
I guess, the reason for that being is that, you hope that over time that your house appreciates in value, and that's what you want, and cars always depreciate, so.
Okay, I like that answer. Okay.
And what about over here?
I would do the used car. I'm pretty minimalistic in general, and like materials, I don't really care that much about as long as I have my basic needs and like can work to maintain that.
Okay.
So I'm typically a used car type of girly anyway.
Okay.
But like we're gonna use it to buy it out. I'm not just take care of it all at once. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right, ladies, our two ladies left. Any questions?
You can't really buy a house with $50,000.
Do you want to start a family, have kids?
Absolutely. I would like to have. Oh,
Sorry.
all right.
I'm good single. Like I don't want any kids, so I don't want
Okay,
to
fair enough.
waste anybody's time.
Okay.
So that's why I asked.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. All right.
Now,
Brandon.
is she someone that is your type
Yeah,
though?
she's very beautiful as well. Like I said, I like the outfit she's wearing, and yeah, she's gorgeous. Yeah,
Thank
she's
you.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we do have our one unpopped balloon over here. Any questions for one another?
I guess I've been waiting to pop my balloon a little bit. I think overall you're really nice, but I think the attraction is not there for me. But
Okay.
you're very nice.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't understand why you like. If you've seen dude come out and he's been asking these questions going back and forth, getting the answers. You are been walking back and forth with the thing, and you wasn't feeling them. Why didn't you just pop your balloon right there?
Yes.
All right. Now is
I don't
probably someone
understand,
that's your
bro.
type.
She looks good as well. So.
Oh, thank you
yes.
so much.
Oh, girl looking over there like, man, he should have chose me.
All right.
All right. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming
Bro.
on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic.
Thank you.
Thank you. All
All
right.
bad,
Let's
bro.
bring out our next single guy.
Damn, my internet going.
Hello. Welcome in.
Crappy,
What's
bro.
your name?
My name is Josh,
Josh. How old are you?
36.
And what do you do?
So I'm a comedian, but
Damn.
my real job is a healthcare worker at the top hospital in Chicago.
Okay. Cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I'm a ambivert, so that means that I'm an extrovert and introvert. So I like to hang out, do stuff as much as I like to just sit in the house and just relax. So
Okay.
both of those things. I also like to do black businesses, so I go around searching for black businesses like the one I got home, and I just buy their stuff. Black Child Clothing. That's not my company, but this is what I got from them. So I just go to businesses and make sure they,
Okay. So what are some things you look for in a woman?
gentle, kind, be able to take a joke, funny, nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else you can work out.
Okay. Any deal breakers?
Cigarettes, no cigarettes.
Okay.
Someone that like to argue. I don't really like that.
All right.
So yeah, other
Okay.
than that.
We did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Shaylin and I'm 30. I popped because I hate your outfit.
Ooh.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. It seems so.
You're a monster. She was not holding back. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't feeling that shit either. As soon as she said that, everybody else started popping based on the outfit. That's like,
Thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nashima 33. It's the outfit. Yeah, I don't like the outfit.
Okay.
All right. And now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's nice. I don't have nothing bad to say. They all nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, over here, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Holly and I'm 28. You know, when you first came around the corner, I was like, he kind of looks like Doctor Strange. A little bit. Like, you know, a black version, obvious. It's just a coat there. But I like your hair.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Same thing here.
Same thing. No
Same
real
thing, huh?
issues.
Okay.
Feet nice, everything. No issues.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Janelle. I'm 34. I just popped my balloon. Yeah, it's probably definitely the outfit. I don't know. It's giving whimsical. It's giving like fairy tale. Like it's giving like wizard. You know, like yeah, no, it is. Like I'm almost feeling like Harry Potter vibes. But other than that, though, like,
she
no,
cooking this
honestly,
dude.
but if that's what you were going for, then
She
I
said
think
Harry Potter vibes.
no, that's not what you were going for. Like you want to like captivate us magically. No.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
She definitely does not have jokes. She was roasting him, but it wasn't funny. And then she tried to be funny, and that shit was like cringe as hell.
So, okay, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, but yeah, other than that, yeah,
Okay.
you know, but I appreciate meeting you, Black King, and please be blessed. Thank you.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I ain't going. I'm not stooping down. It's cool. Yeah, we're good. Everything good.
Cool. Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Stephanie, 39. I just, at the end of the day, I don't know if we would really vibe. I don't know if the chemistry would be there. I don't mind the outfit. I mess with the chain, the glasses, you rocking them, you do you. You seem very confident in it, and I do. I like that. I can appreciate that. Shout out Chi-Town. But I just don't know if we vibe.
Shut up. I miss having a chair,
What about
bro.
over here?
I can't
Same
get
thing,
comfortable like this, bro.
Here, everything good.
I can't get comfortable for
All right.
shit,
Your
bro.
name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Sapphire. I'm 35. I'm really not trying to copy these girls, but it gave like movie character like of some sort. Like I was like, I don't know which one, but it was like something like the Penguin or the Doctor Strange. Like I swear, but that's funny that they said that. But I do appreciate the like effort of the outfit, whatever. But it was like just something
Yeah.
extra that like I wasn't
pants
vibing
is-
with, I guess.
the pants is ass,
And
though.
then like you're really soft spoken. I'm kind of like loud. Like I don't know if you would like me. Like my personality might be too much for you.
He for sure should have went with black pants though.
Yeah.
Like you gonna say the same thing?
I done
over
went
here?
all black and let the jacket pop.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh, thank you.
Changed it up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
everything good.
Everything good. All right. Thank
Everything good.
All right. So we still do have one unpopped balloon. Your name and age, and why do you still have your balloon unpopped?
Martina, 35. Healthcare is different. I like that that was your field. I like that you support black businesses. That's big to me. I'm like really active in the community, and so I feel like we could relate on that.
Okay.
You guys have any questions for one another?
You can go first.
Me first.
Ask your deal breaker question, because let's get that out the way.
My dear, would you like? Do you want a family? How do you feel about
Yes,
kids?
definitely want a family. What?
Surprise, surprise. Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to have any kids, and I like don't want to waste anybody's time either.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why.
But is she someone that was your type?
Yeah. I like tall, so
Thank
definitely.
you.
First
Thank you,
came out, I
thank
was
you.
like, okay.
Thank
So-
you.
All right, cool. Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. That is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for them, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank
Like I
you.
said, the more I watch this, bro, the more I understand why.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring
The
out
more I
our next
understand why.
single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
This is the reason I ain't gonna lie. This is the reason why I don't really be like even trying to like for real attempt to even like pursue relationships for real. Like the shit happened, it happened, but I really don't pursue because motherfucker. I don't get too deep into it, but bro, yeah.
My name is Darian.
Darian, how old are you?
I'm 45 by the American calendar, but in Ethiopia,
You see a nigga with a white girl, don't be talking shit. Don't be mad. Oh, you got it. Nah, because when I was trying to get it, you know what I'm saying? You on that bullshit.
38.
Okay. And
cool.
what do you do?
I'm a licensed insurance agent. I'm also an entrepreneur. I have 5 books published on Amazon. I'm also a CEO. I have my own film company called Remote Vision Productions.
Nice.
I have 2 movies produced. I direct. I write also.
Okay,
They're,
nice.
they're on Tubi and Amazon Prime called Obedience.
Cool, cool. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh man, I love to laugh. I like to play spades. I like to bowl.
Obedience. I'm
I
gonna look
love
that up.
movies. Just got my passport, so I'm ready to see new
Ooh.
things. I'm ready to travel,
Explore the
just to
world.
enjoy life. Yeah.
Okay. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
I need a woman that's equally yoked with me. I believe in the Most High in the name of Yeshua, Jesus. So, if that's not the case, then we won't be a match. I'm looking for my good thing. You know, I'm looking for my best friend. I'm looking for my wife.
Okay. What are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, not equally yoked. I don't mind a woman with either 1 or 2 kids, but I prefer 0. But I don't like drama, so you know, I need a woman that that respects me and that I can trust in my face and behind my back also. That's very important to me.
Okay. So you say you're one of your deal breakers is someone with 1 or 2 kids, no more than that?
Yeah, 2 kids at the most.
Okay. Do you want a family?
I do.
You do. Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. So we we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Your name and age and why'd you pop your balloon?
Hi, I'm Shaylin and I'm 30.
Well,
I
for that
popped my
girl, she ain't
balloon
gonna fight
because
nobody.
you're just a little too short for me.
Unless it's an older dude and he already got kids.
And how tall are you?
6 feet.
But I don't know if she even wants somebody who got
How
kids.
are you?
5'11".
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can still see over your head though.
Okay.
Alright. Now she's someone that's your type?
She's a very beautiful woman. You know, when I say my type, it's beyond just beauty physically. I like beauty on the inside also. But just looking at you, I would probably approach you.
I appreciate that.
No problem. God bless you.
All right, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Martina, 35. I'm the local problem child. I don't want a family. I don't want any kids. So again,
Respect.
not trying to waste anybody's time.
I respect
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
Cool. Is she someone that you would approach if you saw her out?
No, unfortunately, but she's a beautiful woman though.
Thank you.
Nothing negative to say about you.
Thank you. And over here, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nashima, 33. It was the height, the aesthetics, and then it's just not my vibe. It's a no for me.
I respect that.
No, is she someone that you would approach?
I would.
Yeah, them shoes is ugly as hell.
The shorts are too short. Are those shorts?
You can't even see how short they are. I got a big t-shirt on.
So, hang on. You feel me? He ain't trying no cheeks out.
Yeah, I can see them way past your kneecaps.
Past my kneecaps?
Yeah, they're way up
High
there.
school is crazy.
Yeah. Well, past your thighs, then, excuse me. I see a little cheek or something right there, so.
How do you see a cheek? You looking too hard. That's your problem.
I'm supposed to. So.
No, you got it out. You looking too hard, it's out. It's hard to miss a cheek in some shorts.
I have this baggy t-shirt on, but I respect it.
But you're beautiful.
Thank you.
And I like your swag. I love the boots. So
I appreciate
you're good
you.
to go.
Thank you.
It's just, she
Thank
asked me, I had to
you.
answer the question.
No, yeah, you answered it.
Yes, ma'am.
I gotta go back and see what the movie's called. 'Cause I just signed into my Amazon.
Respect.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Holly and I'm 28. I popped my balloon because of the age difference. I think you look really nice and I like the pin you have there. It looks
Thank
really
you.
cool.
Appreciate that.
Okay. So now is Holly someone you'd approach?
I would. Holly's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
I'm not. I normally wouldn't talk to someone with a lip ring, but I've learned to look past the physical things, and just by hearing you speak, you know, I can tell that you're beautiful on the inside. So respect to you, and I like your dress.
Oh, thank you so much.
I can tell you respect yourself. That's beautiful.
Oh, I hope you have a good day.
He throwing shots. He throwing shots. Oh my. Oh shit. He throwing shots at the previous girl. Yeah. Look at, you can see her ass out right here, bro. Terrible.
All right, let's head back this way. Okay, so we've got 3 ladies left. So first, let me hand you a pick.
Shots fired,
Hang
bro.
on to that for me.
Man.
There you go. And you good, ladies? All right, so we've got our 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
All right. So let me ask you. In the last 2 years, name something that you have done. Name 2 things that you've accomplished that you're extremely proud of.
Okay. Your name and age, and name 2 things that you've accomplished that you're proud of.
Hi, my name is Janelle. I'm 34. I left Jersey. I moved all the way to Tampa, Florida. Got my real estate license. Got my life and health insurance license. I wrote a book. I can go on and on, right?
Said 2 things.
Legit, like I don't stop. So, I'm just blessed to be able to do it. Amen. And got closer to God, which is amazing.
Your name and age, and the answer to his question.
Stephanie, 39. In the last 2 years, I'm actually going to say rededicated my life to God. Grew up in the church. I'm a PK, all of that, but some of us stray, so reconnecting with him, and then just promoting within my career. And I continue to do that and will, but I'd say my career and relationship with God.
And over here, your name and age, and answer to his question.
I'm Sapphire. I'm 35. My 2 things are I moved up in my career, so increased my salary, increased my knowledge, increased my position at my company and everything. So I'm really proud of that. And then just getting closer with my family, spending more time with my family and not working so much because I don't have to work as much now. And like during the holidays and everything, getting closer with family. So that was something I wasn't able to do, like, because I was working so hard before. So yeah, moving up and getting closer with my family.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so you do have that pick in your hand. I am going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Man, this is harder than I thought it would be. So, okay. Sorry, Mom.
All right, so Sapphire,
He did that with force
I
precision.
thought that you looked really good for your age.
Thank
like
you.
I couldn't guess that you said 45.
Yep.
Yeah.
38 in Ethiopia. Don't forget
Hey. Yeah. But yeah, you look really great. I love your outfit.
Thank you.
I like your hair.
I appreciate
You
that.
seem like nice. Like, yeah, you seem like a good guy. So
that. I appreciate that.
yeah.
and why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Because I had to. I mean, based on my last 3 options. But
Yeah.
I like everything about you. I have nothing bad to say about you. I respect the family. I like how you dress. You look really nice. All black is my favorite color.
Me too.
Who that ain't all black? No, but I respect it, man. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Nice, thank you. All right, go ahead and ask our 2 remaining ladies another question.
Okay. So, in the pursuit of love and happiness, what is something that you're willing to sacrifice or give up?
Okay, we'll start here.
That's a good ass question.
Happiness. I'm a hard worker. I tend to put my career at the forefront of everything. So I would say I would be willing to put, I wouldn't say my career, but the amount of time and energy that I put into that, because I would say that right now is one of the most important things in my life, is to continue to grow and elevate in my career. I would be willing to put that to the side to give more time to my man, to our building our relationship. I would say, yeah.
Hey, listen, I respect that. I wouldn't stop.
That's a
for
good
money.
answer.
I'm not trying to stop that. Yeah,
All right, and what
I
about over
respect you.
here?
Definitely not stopping anything ambitious wise, but probably like just like maybe normal leisurely comforts, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like things that like maybe that I like to do for myself that I could maybe sacrifice that time and get more time in. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ladies, any questions for him?
How do you deal with conflict resolution in a relationship?
I like to communicate, hear each other out. You know, I want you to say what you have to say, and I want a woman that's not afraid to speak how she feels. You know, I feel like if you don't let a person speak, you cut them off, or it's more than just one leader in our household. You know, the man is the head, but the woman is the neck. So I can't, we can't function without each other. So how you feel, what you have to say is important. I don't want to go to bed mad.
Yeah.
So let's clear this out now. Let's talk about it. Let's hug, kiss later, and we'll get past it.
I like that.
All right. Any question here?
How do you protect your peace?
I pray. First and foremost, I have a lot to lose, and I've come a long way in life. And I always reflect on where I came from. I came out the trenches, so I'll never go back. So just that thought alone, that brings me peace. And I have to protect that at all costs.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. One more.
Where did you say you're from? Where are you from?
I'm from Sarasota, Florida, but I just bought a townhouse in Valrico next to Tampa.
What about over here? I think you said you had. Ooh, we'll be back. You said you had one more question?
I was gonna ask where he's from.
Oh, perfect. You let us know. Why'd you end up popping?
Man, you just had to go say you live across the country. Everything was lining up, but that's literally across the country, and I don't know if I'm in a place where I'm willing to put aside things that I have going on to do a long distance relationship.
Okay. All right.
I respect that.
Okay. Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she's very beautiful. She's gorgeous. Her hair is like perfect, Her outfit is nice, beautiful color, and nice nails. So, yeah.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
more than welcome, Queen.
You too.
God bless
well
you.
put together.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, let me bring you up here with us. Come on up. All right, y'all. Any final question? Just one. You get one up here if you guys have one.
Do you have kids?
I don't, but I want some.
Okay.
Okay. You have a final question? If you don't have one, that's all right as well. Don't worry.
I have to ask a question. It's very important that she knows that I'm interested in her. So, are you looking to be married?
Oh, absolutely. I'm definitely a wife.
That's my only question.
All right.
That's all I want to hear right there.
Okay, well then let me ask my final question. Is it a yes for you for him?
It definitely is.
Oh, and is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match!
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I think there was only two. I think there was only two on here that matched, bro.
Thank you everyone for tuning into this.
I think there was only two on here that matched. Hold on, I think I got some other shit in the chamber. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the live. For y'all that just jumped in here, make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy. You feel me? Hold on, I got some shit in my, that I sent to myself. Give me 1 second. I can't watch that much, just too long. I thought I had some shorter ones. Oh, here we go. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna try my best to not pause, but I can't promise that because this should be wild, bro.
What's your age?
It's a bonus for everybody who just jumped in.
And are you single?
Well, I have a relationship. I have a girlfriend, but, it's open on my end.
So, how does a man get a woman to commit to him while he's still pursuing other women?
It's not easy. Number one, you got to be on point. You got to have your money on point. You got to have your frame on point. You obviously have to be honest up front. I was up front with my girl. I told her, look, I'm not going to be monogamous. I don't believe in monogamy. I think it's a lie. It's a scam. Most guys that get involved in it, always end up regressing, going back to being polygamous, whether they do it overtly or covertly. And I was just very honest up front. And obviously I take care of her as well. I think that's very important. You have your masculine burden and performance, and you have to be that guy where you're that dude. You know what I mean? You got to take care of her and fulfill her in all different types of ways.
Make sure that was good.
And I was just very honest up front. And obviously,
Yeah, we're good.
financially, emotionally, be her leader, etc.
But you're in your 30s now.
Yeah.
At what point in your life did you discover that monogamy wasn't for you?
Man, I've noticed this in my 20s, since being in college, but actually saying, all right, I'm gonna like go into this and like exercise that polygamy like within a relationship, I didn't really do it until my 30s, because I understood that for you to be able to pull this off, you have to have your stuff together. You can't be a bum, can't be a loser saying, oh, I want to have multiple girls. She's gonna look at you crazy. So if you're gonna go ahead and get that perk, because it is a perk, it's a privilege, you need to earn it. You need to earn it by being that dude.
For men going through breakups, how would you recommend they get their ex back?
Don't do it.
Yeah, shit. Where's
She's
that?
your ex for a reason. I think this is a big mistake that a lot of guys make, where they want to take their ex back. Or if she broke up with you, good. Make it her embarrassment that she fucked up by leaving you.
But what about those on and off relationships where there might be some doubts, we have a connection, but I don't know if it will work out?
Nah, man. Like, this is the thing. If a girl breaks up with you, it's over, bro. Like, she's probably already either cheated on you, found another guy. There's so many different things that come into play. If a girl breaks up with you, man, it's a wrap. It's your job now to make her embarrassed and regret that. That's how I look at it. Make her regret breaking up with you. But don't sit there and be like, please, no, take me back, or this other bullshit, man. Fuck these bitches. Like, honestly, I want guys to like have this abundance mindset where if she breaks up with you, you don't even care. Because the issue is, if you try to get her back, you're operating from a scarcity mindset. If you operate from a scarcity mindset, you already lost. Like, I need guys to understand that women have a natural abundance mindset. Women always feel like they can do better. They always feel like they have your replacement ready to go. They're always got like almost 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? Unless you really got your shit together, then she's all in with you. But most girls, when they're dating their boyfriend or they have their guy, they're already looking at, most girls, I think they polled women and they found like over 50% of women, married women, have a backup guy. So if your girl actually has the gall to break up with you and leave you, it's your job to make her fucking regret that shit.
What would you say the problem is with modern dating?
A couple of things. From which end? Do you want me to explain from the male perspective or the female perspective?
The long and the short of both.
Okay. From the male perspective, it's not adhering to your masculine duties, right? Like, guys think that men and women are equal. That's a big mistake. We are not equal. You are superior to her in every single way, and you need to remind her that all the time, right? Like, guys need to understand that men and women are not equal, and as a guy, it's your job to be superior to her in every way. Now, I know some feminists might be watching this saying, oh, that's fucked up. But then ask yourself, you stupid bimbo. Do you want a guy that's taller than you? You want a guy that makes more money than you? Want a guy that's more successful than you? Want a guy that's smarter than you? Oh, if the answer is yes to any of that, guess what? You don't want an equal. You want a superior. Now, that's what women want, right? So guys need to understand that's your job. You're not there to be an equal to her. You're there to be superior to her, to be her leader.
But
now, the
why?
side, but Frank, sit, stay.
But why is it that women preach equality even though that may not be the reality to you?
Because they're stupid. And this is what I mean when I say that, you know, women will say one thing, right? That they want one thing, but they'll actually be attracted and aroused by something else. They don't really know or understand how to properly, how do I say this? Yeah. Sorry. I can re.
Yeah. It's all good, bro.
Totally
yeah. We can run again. We can run again.
Do it again.
All right. That was funny as fuck, though.
See, bro, like, excuse me, we're filming here. Huh? We're filming here. See what I mean? Like, just completely rude.
I mean, like, well, how am I supposed to know?
There's literally a light right there and a camera.
Sorry, why are you filming? What's happening?
That doesn't matter. Just please get out the shot. Frank, come here. Frank, come here. Sit. You're being rude by walking in the shot.
I'm not being rude. I have
Yes, you are. You literally, you see it right here, and you're being rude.
Ask me to leave.
Leave. Like, it should be implied. Get out. Incredible. You learned some manners. Incredible. Well, you walked in a way. See, you know what? That perfectly explains what I mean, right? So, was the camera rolling the whole time? Dude, see, that's what I'm trying to say. See, a man wouldn't do that. Only a woman would do something stupid like that. Why? Because she thinks that we're gonna sit there and be like, ha ha ha, it's okay. She thinks it's okay. It's not okay. But this is what I mean when I say like women just don't have a general respect for men, for other people. They just think I'm here in a red dress, I'm hot, I can do whatever I want. That entitlement is fucking ridiculous, right? Versus like other people, they don't have that same level. We've seen a bunch of guys walk by and nobody's doing that dumb shit. Only her walks in, clearly sees that we're filming, but you know, acts like a bitch for no reason. Right? And I'm like, dude, like, we're implied. And then we said, hey, we're filming. And what does she do? Instead of saying, I'm sorry, she goes, ha, like, to be funny. It's not funny. It's not cool. It's fucked up. But that is the entitlement that modern day women have. So on the female side, why dating sucks for them is their expectations are too high. Every woman thinks that she deserves a guy that's like 6 foot, 100K plus per year, good looking, charming, you know, funny. And the reality is like most women, number one, there's not enough of these guys to go around. They're like 1% of the population. And then number two, you don't qualify for them, bitch. Like, let's just be honest, like most of you women don't even qualify for an average guy, right? The issue is that average women don't want average men, and average women think they deserve men that are well above average, and it's just not gonna work. Most of you ladies don't qualify for the man that you think you qualify for. Sorry.
But why do women use hypergamy to their advantage?
So hypergamy is almost a double-edged sword for them, right? Because thanks to social media and the internet, it's made their hypergamy almost be untethered, right? We used to have things in place to contain hypergamy: religion, shame, the family. All of these things are effectively gone. I call it like the training wheels of society, where we would keep women in place through shame, religion, family, tradition. Now that these things are gone, women could do whatever the hell they want to do. And when you leave women to their own devices, guess what happens? A woman without instruction is headed for destruction. And that's why we have so many single women that can't get married, that we're not having families.
Mom.
The nuclear family is pretty much gone thanks to feminism. So that's what happens when you just allow hypergamy to rear its ugly head the way it's been. And if you look at societies, whether it's different cultures, different societies, different religions, etc., they've all done things to put hypergamy in check. But now these things are gone. And that's kind of where we have this deregulated sexual marketplace now, where things are more fucked up and relationships are fucked up and the nuclear family is dying and all these issues.
At what point in a man's life would you recommend that he starts to pursue a serious relationship?
Ooh, okay. So this is very controversial. But what I always say is a couple of things you want to have in place. 30 years old, bare minimum, making 100K per year, 6 months to 1 year of savings, be in shape, and then the one that always gets people pissed off is have 50 girls or more lay count. Now the reason for that is because when you have these things in place, you're what I would consider like entry-level, higher status or high-value male. I hate to use that term, but we'll just use it as a placeholder for the purpose of this video. You're entry-level, higher-value male.
But do you think that the woman watching would agree with what you're saying now?
Well, it doesn't really matter what they think, because women don't really understand what it takes to be a man, right? I always look at women are just consumers. They don't understand what it takes to be a man, what it takes to be attractive as a man. If we pulled any of these girls aside and said, hey, if you were a man, what would you do to be attractive? They'll probably give you some generic advice, or worse yet, if we told them, hey, walk up to that girl and pretend to be a guy and pull her. She won't know what to say, because women just enjoy the end product. They don't know what it takes to make the product, right? You go into a pizza store, right? There's North Italia right there. You go get their margherita pizza. You might eat it and be like, damn, this is some good pizza. But what you don't know what the pizza guy in the back had to do to make it taste that way. He had to spin the dough a certain way, he had to put cheese on it, he had to put certain oils on it, whatever it may be, to make it taste a certain way, right? Like, you just enjoy the end product, but you don't know what it took to make that pizza. Women are the same exact way.
But would you say that men understand what it takes to be attractive as a woman?
Yeah, for sure. And I'll tell you why. So the burden of performance is on us. If we want to get a girl, we have to do all the work. So we have to actually understand women to attract them. But women don't have to understand men to attract them. And that's the disconnect. And this is something that, I've come to realize from interviewing, almost 3,000 women on my show, is that not only do women not know what it takes to be attractive to men or to care what men want, because they've said this a million times, well, what do men want? They know the generic stuff, but they don't really know the deep stuff. We, on the other hand, have to understand women to attract them. Because if we don't understand women, well, guess what? We don't get laid. We don't get access to sexuality. We don't get a girlfriend, right? But if they don't understand men, they can easily still get a boyfriend, still get a guy to take them seriously, still get a guy to take them. A girl could just sit there silent at a club, and a guy will come in and introduce himself and do all the work. Whereas she won't have to say much. So women have this privilege where They don't have to understand men to attract them, but we absolutely must understand them to attract them.
How do you feel about this statement? Women are born with value, whereas men have to work for it.
Oh, I say it every day on my podcast, man. That's 100% true. Men are born with no value, and they have to level up to gain that value, versus women are born with the value. It's their job to just preserve it and not mess it up. So, you know, this is why I don't feel sorry for women that like end up 30 plus with no man, because I look at women as almost like, so women are trust fund babies, men are self-made millionaires. When a man is born, he has no value. He's got to go and get it out the mud, right? And if he works his ass off, he ends up becoming that self-made millionaire, you know, whether literally or figuratively you want to say it. But with the women, once they turn 18, they have that access to that equity immediately, that $1 million. So if a woman gets to 30 years old plus and she hasn't found a man and cashed out with that $1 million, it's her fault because she's given the value up front. So the problem with a lot of modern day women is they want to play the game. They want to go in a casino, they want to gamble, have fun, wait till the casino is going to close at 6 a.m., it's 5:55 a.m., and they don't have a guy yet, and they haven't cashed out yet, and they're like, oh, what do I do? And then they're going to hit a Hail Mary, and the reality is most of you aren't. So what ends up happening is they have to consolidate on the best person in the casino. A lot of times it's not their first choice. So that's why you see a lot of these women walking around here where they're with a guy they don't really like that much, but he fulfills some of their check boxes. Divorce comes, or maybe they're catty to him, or they treat him like shit. And the problem is because women don't consolidate and find their best guy when they have the most value, when they're in their youth. They want to find a guy after they've done their career, after they've ride around a cock carousel and been sluts, and then they're not able to find a guy, and they look at it like, oh my God, men are trash. No, you're trash because you didn't find the guy when you're at your highest value.
What's the best way?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm letting them cook, but that's facts. And then they be having like hella kids, and that's when they be ready to fucking lock shit down. So, and I ain't trying to shame them because, you know, there's never no accountability, but you date and lay down with piece of shit dudes and then you have their kids, you can't blame nobody but you. Whatever kind of beliefs you have or whatever, I understand all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you still have to take accountability for whatever decisions you make in life, and that's very much not what's going to happen on that side of the fence.
A woman can get a man to commit to her?
By being an asset versus being a liability. Most women are liabilities, if we're going to be honest here. They come in, they take, don't necessarily give. And it's more than just like, you know, cooking and cleaning and, you know, the stuff that should come standard nowadays, which a lot of these women don't do. It's about coming in and enhancing what he has going on. And the problem with a lot of women is they come in and they just figure out how to take things, but they don't really know how to add value, right? So like, let's say you got a guy, right? And you know that he does a certain type of business, right? And he likes to have his coffee at a certain time of the day, or he likes to have certain things set up in a certain way. Like, do it. Don't have him ask you for it. Like, kind of come in, have that critical thinking skill set to be able to like be like, okay, I can make his life easier here. I can accentuate this here. Come in and figure it out and get it done. You know what I mean? If you do that without him even asking, that's gonna go crazy. And then another thing that women could do is give gifts. A lot of women don't give gifts. And the thing is that when you give a guy a gift, and it's got to be heartfelt. It doesn't have to be expensive, anything. It's the thought that counts. Men appreciate gifts a lot because we never get them, right? Men never get gifts. Men never get compliments. Men never really get validation from women like that unless you're like a top tier guy. So when guys get these things, we remember and we appreciate it, most importantly. Women, they get gifts. It doesn't matter to them because they get it all the time. But when you get it as a guy, you're going to appreciate it. So
yeah, that's true. That should hit different.
Come in, fill the void that he has, give him gifts. Doesn't have to be expensive. It could just be like a card. It could be something simple that you make yourself. Trust me, you'll remember that shit forever.
Do you believe that men can cheat on women that they love?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why is that the case for you?
Because men and women are different. So, men, for us, sex is a physical act, nothing else, right? But for women, not only is sex a physical act, but it's also an emotional one. If a woman is truly in love with a man, she can't go fuck another guy. She can't do it. As a matter of fact, I'll take it a step further. If a woman truly loves her man, all other men are invisible to her, right? But with men, right, you can have the hottest girl ever, the best girl ever, you're still going to want to have sex with other women. If anything, this is going to sound crazy, but if I hook up with another girl, it makes me appreciate my girlfriend even more. So I'm like, God damn, this bitch is useless outside of sex. Like, you'll fuck the girl and you'll be like, oh my God, why is she even here? Get the fuck out of here. And it makes me appreciate my girlfriend even more. Versus like with a chick, if she go fucks another guy, it's a wrap for you, bro. A woman can't serve two masters. As much as they try to sit there and say that they're equal to you and they're like us, they're really not. Women are not like men whatsoever, especially when it comes to sex. They need to be with a guy that they feel is the best that they can get, and they want to consolidate on that guy and only give sexual access to that guy. Versus us, we're totally okay with giving our sexual access to a bunch of women. However, we will not give our love and our care and our protection to any woman. So it's very different. Her job is to be loyal to you sexually. Your job is to be loyal to her with your resources and with protection. You're not going to put your life on the line for any bitch.
So as long as the man is maintaining a strong emotional relationship with his woman and taking care of things at home, it's acceptable for him to step out.
Absolutely. I mean, look, if you're religious, right, you're Christian, you're Jewish, and you know, infidelity is a thing that's not allowed, right? And in Islam, you can have multiple wives, but if you're a religious guy and you don't want to do it, fine. That's fine. Do what you got to do. But I'm talking strictly from a biological sense here. Men are absolutely capable of stepping out on their woman sexually and coming back like nothing happened. Versus women are not able to do that. They can't. The only women I've ever seen do that are raging sluts that you don't want in the first place. But healthy women that aren't 304s cannot do it.
Crazy, that man cooked. That was a bonus for y'all. Yeah. Take that as you will.
You got me tired. You got me tired. Got me tired lately. You got me tired.